for being here and attending this online meeting.
Yeah, great.
How are you? How are you doing?
Doing good. I'm actually in the car in Helsinki.
Oh, nice, nice.
Busy times, like a lot of interviews, a lot of photo shoots and everything. So I'm all over the place.
Well, as you can see, we're both doing some work. I'm in our warehouse, you are in your car. So we're doing everything in between. Well, I'm not going to keep you up for too long, of course. Well, my first question is, did it sink in that you're going to be in the Eurovision Song Contest? Did it like slowly sink in for you?
Yeah, well, we are super excited. Still, last Saturday we had the Finnish national finals and we won. We are, stoked because the competition was very tough. We had really good songs, 7 artists all together. Finland has always had good music, but I think especially this year, the quality was great. And we really had to fight for this. But we're super excited to be on our way to Italy.
That's very exciting. Congratulations on that for the whole group, of course, for the whole band. Well, the thing is, I read somewhere that you were asked to compete in the Eurovision Song Contest once before, together with the DJ, The Root. And at the time you said, like, it's not my time yet to do so, or maybe there was another reason for you to not compete. But what changed in the meantime since 2018 and now?
Yeah, well, that was, he invited me to be singer. He's singer. It's not my band. It's such a different thing. I was honored that he asked me, but I think we couldn't find the right style and right kind of song. But I really believe in our band. Of course, it's been around for 30 years, all my life pretty much. And I really believe in the energy we have as a group and the fun that we're having every time we see each other and be on stage. So I think when you have that kind of strong feeling, then you're ready to go to competition like this. Plus, I think we also came up with the right kind of a song for this occasion. Our song is pretty positive and, it's like uplifting and this like, it's about good vibes. So yeah, I think, yeah.
Yeah, that was also one of my questions. Why did you choose Jezebel as a song to compete in the Finnish national final? But I think you answered that question great in the previous answer. Very good. Well, I have to say, Lauri, I'm a little starstruck because in 2003, the song In the Shadows came out, was also a huge hit in the Netherlands and Belgium, where I'm coming from. And it is a little bit of the soundtrack of like all these teenagers that like were in high school back then. Well, what is the difference between like the Rasmus from In the Shadows back then and the Rasmus now? Is there a difference?
I think obviously years have gone by and we have grown up and there's been, changes in our lives and things. But I think something magical happened when we formed the band in '94. I think we kind of stepped into this bubble, like, and it's like protecting us from reality and the world. And it feels so good to go back inside, to be in this band is kind of like a little bit absurd, A lot of people say it's not a real job, get a job. But this is our hobby, and I'm still practicing my hobby at this age. It's fantastic. So it kind of keeps you young. It kind of keeps you crazy. It kind of keeps you energetic, and I just love it. It's very addictive.
Great to hear. Great to hear, and great that you're back like on an international stage. I don't think that you were totally gone like in the past couple of years, but now to be in the Eurovision Song Contest is just great. when I told people that I'm going to interview you, and I said like from the Rasmus, people that I know were like, "Oh my God, from In the Shadow." So it's good for you to be back. It's really nice.
Thank you.
And what is it about the Finnish that they love rock music so much? Like many rock songs have been in the Eurovision Song Contest, and they were all Finnish. What do you think is like the relation between Finnish and rock music?
I don't really know. It's just always been like that. Maybe it's the climate somehow, the mentality of the Finns. You know, we're pretty inverted and like maybe shy people in a way. And then this kind of more powerful music gives us something to survive the dark, cold winters.
Yes.
I don't know.
Do you think that there will be any changes in the song or the performance once you will be on the grand stage in Turin in Italy? Will there be any changes?
Yeah, we've talked about this already a lot, and started to rehearse and improve the show. There's still a lot to do better, I think. You know, the next morning I woke up after the show. It's like first thing I watched the thing on my phone, and like, okay, this one I made a mistake there. I made a mistake there. You know, I can do this better. And I'm pretty critical about my performances, especially. And our number is technically kind of challenging. We have this animated character interacting with us on the stage, and I'm sure we can do that even better once we have more time and we have a bigger stage and we have you know, better equipment. So we're really gonna try to make it a lot better.
Oh, great to hear. Aren't you afraid that once they pull the coat off of you, that you will be pulled back like to the back of the stage? Aren't you afraid of that? Like a fail
You know what happened just at the rehearsal just before we did the show? This happened, you know.
Oh my.
There was two girls pulling the jacket off me, and they were so nervous, so they did it at the wrong time. We were like practicing. Okay, it's like at this speed, like how does it go? Like tonight you'll catch another lover, and that's when the jacket is supposed to come off. And they went too early, so I was still singing the part, and like almost kind of fell on my back, you know, on the stage. And that was totally like not confident business right there. So I was like, please, ladies, do like we rehearsed.
Like we rehearsed, yeah. Imagine that, like live on stage.
Yeah, but I like this kind of feeling that, you know, there are some elements that are a bit tricky and dangerous and add a little bit of a risk to it, because it kind of keeps that feeling that this is a live event, you know, same as in a live concert. I love the feeling of danger, and things can fucking fall apart and go wrong. It's great.
Right, nice. And I think it also shows, like, for other performers who came before you, that they sing out of some sort of need to win, and that there is indeed a challenge in the song, and that the performance is just right. And I think that also showed from your national final performance, so that's really cool. Once you have performed on stage, like in the semi-final and hopefully in the grand final, let's hope for that, what do you want people to take away from your performance? What do you want people to maybe learn or to take away from the fact that Rasmus was on stage?
Well, I think the message of our song is just it's kind of empowering. It's a tribute to all the strong women or anyone who are living their own lives and doing their own things and like not obeying the rules, kind of being rebellious and brave people. So that's one thing. But also I think what happens on stage between us as a group, that energy, that joy of playing together or doing something together, I think that's a great message. Like in life, do things that feel great and focus on those. You know, I know that there are bad things that you need to confront and go through, but it's just the same thing with us. Like 1 year ago, we were almost about to break up with the band. It was really like nothing for 3 years. Guitarist, he left the band last summer. We were like in a position that we don't know if we're going to continue. Do we really have to get a real job at this point? So, you know, sometimes you get beaten up. Sometimes you have to go really low and suffer to rise again. And this is maybe the message that we want to bring out to the people, that, you know, no matter how hard it is, keep on fighting. It's going to be fine.
Okay, and I think that's a really great message, especially with everything going on in the world. Yeah, like, is there a thing that the Rasmus, like, as a band does before performing? Like, I don't know, like high five each other or?
Yeah, we do this kind of a silly thing with the thumbs, you know, like a sports thing.
Secret handshake.
Yeah. But I think it's actually very fragile, the moments before the show. We always empty the backstage of all the extra people and just be among the four of us. And just like we prepared for this show, we had acoustic guitars. We were actually playing some of the old songs from the band, like, because Emilia, the new guitarist, she needs to learn all the songs. She has like 200 songs to catch up. So she's really great, and we're sounding amazing, like with her also singing harmonies, and like this is how we were warming up for the show. And so and many times in this situation, something new is being created. I wrote so many little song ideas during the week at the finals in Finland, because I was so inspired. Even after we have won the thing, after the after party at 4:30, I went to my hotel room at night and started writing a song.
Okay. So there's new inspiration coming up. So new things, maybe a new album coming up, but I don't think you can disclose that. But
yeah, we're working on the album. I'm actually leaving to Nashville to write more songs and record stuff on this Saturday. So we're working on the album, but also preparing ourselves for the show in Turin in May.
Great. Are you going to be in Amsterdam for Eurovision in concerts?
We don't know yet exactly.
Okay.
So I hope so. That's in April, right?
It's the 8th of April. So that would be really fun, because then I would probably meet the whole band. So that would be pretty cool. Yeah.
Where is it? Is it somewhere in the center?
No, it's in Zaandam. It's like a little village next to Amsterdam. I think like 5 kilometers away from Amsterdam city center. But like every year, all the contestants gather there, and they meet each other for the first time. So it might be pretty cool for you guys to be there as well. Yeah,
let's make it happen. Sounds good.
Cool. Is there any other message for our viewers at ESC Plus that you want to share with us?
Well, we're just so excited to be part of this. I'm glad I got this idea and we are in this, because it's been like something that I thought we would never do. But once we started doing this, it's been just such fun ride. Everything is like so full of energy, and it's a great opportunity to be here. So we're happy.
It's really nice to see that you get like a lot of energy from it, and that there's a lot of inspiration coming from like competing in the Eurovision Song Contest. Just great to see. Well, I would like to thank you for this interview. It was really great that you took the time for us and our viewers at ESC Plus. And of course, I'm going to wish you the best of luck, and let's hope that we meet each other on the 8th of April.
Yeah, thanks so much.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Bye.